Hi everyone. I've had quite a day getting all the books ready. I just got back from the post office not too long ago, and I thought I'd share what everything looks like and my binding choices because they change a little bit from my original plan. So here is my children's book. So this one was for my nephew, and I chose to do saddle stitch with this, and I did it by hand. I didn't do it with a printer of any sort. And so doing it by hand, I had this long-armed stapler that I bought. It's actually pretty useful, but it's going to take some practice to get it right. So the one that turned out the best is the one that I sent to Dr. S. So that's that one. Okay, and then the poetry book. So I did stab binding for that one. And I actually was quite frustrated with cutting all the books. It took a while. When I started the other night, I was using my X-Acto knife at home, and it started to come out a lot better when I went to my work and actually used the paper cutter there. That worked out great. And so I'd never used stab binding before today, and it actually I got better at it as time went on. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out and my choice. It looks really cool, actually. I like it a lot. Okay, and then finally is my fiction book. So this one is the biggest, and this is the only one that's actually based off of an existing book. And I also think it looks pretty different from the original as well, mainly due to the cover. But this one I went with the pamphlet stitch again and all that stuff because it looks nice and it's simple, and I did my knot on the inside. I'm really happy with how all these came out. So I did regular copy paper on the inside, but it makes it very legible and it looks very nice and professional. So that's good. But with my nephew's book, I actually did this special photo paper. So it came out really bright and nice looking, and the paper's a little thicker. I'm hoping it'll be more durable in case he decides he wants to play with it. Oh my God. So yeah, that's that. So different paper here. It's thicker than regular copy paper, and it's slightly less thick than the cardstock I used on the covers for the other two. Okay. So then, comparing with, here's the other copy. Comparing with the regular one. So you can see that there's a picture of a romantic couple on the front, and then there's the gold, which I was really inspired by. It's really pretty, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to recreate that. So I went with the wallpaper, as I'd said in the discussion board. And of course, I added a border here, so this is a glyph. So that took a lot of time, but I figured it out, and it looks really nice, and everything measures up. Okay, and then on the back, it looks very close to the same, only I did my own color scheme, and I used more of the gold back here versus they introduced orange, which I don't mind orange, but it doesn't look that great, and orange is nowhere else in the color scheme on this book whatsoever, and so I went with just continuing the wallpaper onto the back cover. It just adds more cohesion to the design, and I just used more color, and so it pops. I really like it. And even though the wallpaper is busy, the fact that it has text boxes in front of it, you don't get overwhelmed with all the color and all of the idiosyncrasies of the design. So I hope y'all finished up as good as I did. I'm exhausted. I need a vacation. Luckily, one's on the way. It's been such an honor to work with y'all this semester. I'm looking forward to another one in a few weeks. Get some rest, everyone, and have a great holiday. See y'all later. Bye.